Charles Richardson Show is uncensored and is for adults only. Mature or immature, doesn't matter.
What's sex without love?
Sex! It's still sex!
Hello, I'm a Democrat, and I'm running for President of the United States. My voting history shows that I've done everything I can to support our minority groups. I want to end the war against illegal immigration, because, after all, they're citizens too. However, my opponent rejects the idea of such acceptance. He's even been seen stopping Hispanics in the street and accusing them of being illegal. From drafting legislation to give free food stamps and welfare, to personally distracting the Border Patrol for easier passage, I am truly here for the people. And yes, it's true that I voted in favor of funding for Planned Parenthood. I not only advocate, but promote a woman's right to have an abortion. In fact, last week I personally aborted an entire class of third graders. Yet your Republican nominee has been seen at abortion clinics, yelling at rape victims, telling them it was the will of God to bear their child. He has no respect for anyone who isn't also a rich white man, whereas I will give you all free health care, free food, and free abortions. Myself. He forces his religion on an entire nation, whereas I oppose religion in schools and in the home. He tries to portray a healthy marriage, but we all know that's really his sister. On November 6th, vote for a strong woman fighting for you, not an inbred Texan with a spoon-fed Harvard degree and stupid. I'm your Democratic candidate, and I approve this message. Funded by Tampon, the American Minority Political Outreach Network.
She wanted me to quit eating Taco Bell. And we're not together anymore. I don't eat fast food as a rule, but I will fuck up Taco Bell given the opportunity. I like Taco Bell as a company. I like what they produce. Taco Bell's never lied to you. Taco Bell's never told you they were healthy. McDonald's will lie to you. They'll put out some bullshit commercial with a cattle rancher going, we got to raise our cattle right, or McDonald's won't buy them, chop up into burgers. Taco Bell's commercials are like, hey, we're putting shit in a Dorito. Get down here. Take your time. We're open all night. Taco Bell got sued 2 years ago. The college said your meat is only 38% meat. Taco Bell, in retaliation, took a full-page ad out in USA Today that basically said, fuck you, it's 80. That's an honest company. They're going, yeah, it's not all real. We're Taco Bell, but it's a B-. Go fuck yourself, all right? She would send me internet articles about what's actually in Taco Bell's meat, and then she'd call me and quiz me about the shit. Did you read it? Yeah, I read it. Sand and sawdust. But if you had it, it's fucking delicious. If I knew sawdust tasted like that, I'd be chopping wood every goddamn day. What happened to the tree in the yard? I made nachos. That's what happened to the tree in the yard. I made a shit ton of them. A tree's worth is way too much. I should have measured it different.
Sesame Street is now part of HBO, but we're still going to bring you what HBO is known for, like biting social commentary.
Donald Trump wants to run USA like business. Me hope that business chips ahoy.
Hard-edged cop dramas.
Why don't you try singing with me, Bert? That always helps me feel better when I'm blue.
How can I sing when everything I've ever known is a lie? A sequence of imaginary incidents adding up to absolute zero.
You want to hear a joke?
We're all God's joke. But the biggest punchline of all is that there is no God.
Shows about talkative girls.
I feel like you're not a good friend, and you hooked up with Marnie, and Marnie's always been such a good friend, and that's not how friendship works. What do you have to say about that?
Do people actually watch this garbage?
Ugh. Gritty L.A. mob stories.
Cousin Elmo, we gotta have a sit-down about this Mr. Noodle.
Elmo loves Mr. Noodle.
He's a freaking nutcase. He comes into the Bing, pretends he's made out of rubber, pounds himself into the ground with a hammer, plays with an invisible rope. It's distracting to the strippers, and it's bad for business.
Elmo and Mr. Noodle are best friends.
I gotta ask, what's with the laugh?
Elmo loves to laugh.
Yeah, well, Elmo's not gonna be laughing when Mr. Noodle is in the ground, for real.
Like in a sandbox?
No, like buried, 6 feet under, dead. He has ceased to be. Now get your shit together. I don't want to have to come back to this freaky cartoon house again.
Elmo put a bomb in his car.
Sexy vampires.
True Blood was 5 seasons too long. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons of bullshit. The first 2 were good.
Epic tales of fantasy.
Joffrey, do you know what envy means?
Mother, take this purple creature to the dungeon at once.
I'm blue. Do you know your colors, Joffrey?
You're whatever color I say you are.
Joffrey, do you like pie?
I love pie, what of it?
Well, I made too much pie and I can't finish it all. I bet not even you can eat all this pie.
I am king. I can eat all the pie in the world. Give it here.
Quick! Someone help King Joffrey! His tummy hurts from too much pie!
Get HBO now, or steal your mom's friend's HBO Go password before you miss all the action.
Sitting next to Chinaman, he's breathing deep like he'll be dead. Mama, flight has just begun, but now it's going hard and I'm afraid. Mama, I don't wanna die. I sometimes wish I'd never been visiting Wuhan. Going on, and nothing really matters. Mama, I'm on the plane, sitting next to Chinaman. He's breathing deep like he'll be dead. Mama, flight has just begun, but now it's going hard and I'm afraid. Mama, I don't wanna die. I sometimes wish I'd never been visiting
Live from the Raw Talk Studios in Southwest Florida, it's the Charles Richardson Show.
Jenny's still fixing her camera, so
I'm playing with it.
she's playing with it. You hear that?
What's wrong with playing with it?
See,
I like to play with things.
Listen, I like to play with things too. My wife gets a little irritated if I play with something, but it is what it is. I'm okay with it. Listen, pay no attention to the woman behind that mirror. Oh, she's got a red wine
Which
too.
mirror? Oh, hell yeah.
That day?
I can have some tonight. It's been like a month or so since I've had anything because of all the treatments I was having.
Yeah.
I can now enjoy a nice glass of red wine.
Well, freaking A. That's awesome right there. Very good.
Happy for me, yes.
That's right. All right, enough of that. What's up, everybody? It's Monday. It's OS. It's OSIM. Oh shit! It's Monday. I actually got a bit too that I've yet to download. It's really good. It's like TGI Fridays, but it's a commercial for OSI Mondays. It's really funny. I'll have to play it next week, but that's later.
What is that?
So
do you have hiding a food item there?
Yes, this is a Moe's burrito. It is a very skimpy Moe's burrito. It's about
skimpy?
It's about the length of never mind.
That's a good size. You know, I can't hear you.
Not what we're used to.
You're not what you're used to.
No, not for Moe's.
Is it not good enough? I want to know what Crystal means about Taco Bell. She said, doesn't Taco Bell have a really sassy social media presence that excels in hilarious responding to their critics? I missed something. I don't know what that means.
What I think is
your burrito better than a Taco Bell burrito?
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell to the yeah. All Taco Bell's burritos can suck it compared to this.
Great for a colon cleanse. Oh my God.
We'll go ahead and have a Taco Bell burrito for that.
It looks like it's loaded there. What are you complaining? It's too small. It looks loaded.
Yeah, it's too small.
Are you just getting to have dinner now?
Yeah. Well, my wife came home literally right after the show started, so I had to keep an eye on the kid. But
well, yes. Parenthood does that.
Yeah, I know. I'm well aware of that. Just everybody that doesn't like to see people eat on the air, well, they can, they can suck it.
What's wrong with eating on air? I do it all the time.
I know. I'm just telling people.
Homemade bread and pesto for later.
I'm just telling people. Fuck you! If they have a problem with it.
My favorite terminology.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you. It's a beautiful term. It's a great stress reliever. Fuck you.
I agree.
Fuck you. Fuck you. And fuck you. Mm-hmm. Fuck you. I wonder if I put this on, does that make the glare go? Well, that makes the glare worse.
Worse, yeah.
Oof. And it makes me look ghostly, so we'll skip that. I thought this would be better instead of my side of my head.
That's fine. There's the glare of the monitors that hit my glasses, too. Sorry.
If I take them off, I'm going to get sick, so I'm not going to do that.
No, don't do that.
I get nauseated if I don't have my glasses on.
I'm in pain today, though.
Oof.
Oh, man.
That stinks.
Not really. It's good pain. And I'll tell you why. Today's the first day I've actually played a pickup game of basketball in real life. Now I'm talking about not on the video game.
Mm-hmm.
In over 10 years. First time I played a basketball game in 10 years. Okay, went to the park with my son because he had the day off because it's President's Day. I had to work.
And he kicked your ass?
Oh, no. The kid's not even barely 40 inches. He ain't kicking my ass. He ain't kicking nothing.
You sure he ain't kick your ass?
He could probably kick my shin, but that's about it. So, I know what? It didn't even matter. So, I'm actually playing a game. I'm over there in the park. We went out to, get some outdoor time because staying in is just, maddening for him. So, we see a bunch of kids playing over there. And I'm talking about in the 14, 15, 16 to 18, maybe 20. I ain't asked their age, but you know how they mature. I mean, they could probably be 12 years old.
Decided to join in, eh?
Yeah. I saw 7 of them. And I'm over there sitting down while he's playing over in the playground with other kids his age, which I'm thankful for. It's here, go play with kids their age. They have more energy than I do. Excuse me, I think I have the hiccups. So I'm over here seeing 7 of them. I'm seeing them, 7 of them shooting around. I'm thinking, hey, you need an 8th? I'm not that good, but if you need an 8th to get this thing motivated, let's do it. So yeah, come on.
What do you mean an 8th?
An 8th.
Isn't that lead?
So there was 7 of them. So obviously it's not a 3-on-3 and it's too little for a 4-on-4. So I said, do you need an 8 to make it a 4-on-4? Yeah, come on. Let's get
How many innings is that?
Anyway, so I don't even know how to respond to that. I really don't. No. I have the perfect response to that. That's what it is.
Cop out. Because you couldn't think of nothing. So I'm that quick.
No, because stop sounding like Crazy Joe. Stop having an ego like that.
Excuse me?
Yeah, you're having an ego there for a second.
Fuck you.
There you go. First one.
Fuck you!
No, that's the second one.
No, the
first one directed at you, actually.
Well, actually, the first one...
How many do I have left? I have 9 lives.
You have nine left. The first one actually was off air, so that didn't count.
Oh, my gosh.
Mm-hmm. So I played a full court game with them. I was 1 for 5 shooting. Had a couple of rebounds. But I felt good doing it.
1 for 5 shooting. Does that mean you made 5 attempts, but you only got 1 in?
There you go.
See, I figured that shit out. So what inning was that?
But I played pretty good. I was huffing and puffing up and down, but I did it. I didn't pass out. I didn't had to gas Pereira too much. I was good. Listen, I was proud of me too. Coming home though, oh my God, my feet hurt, my ankles hurt, my legs hurt.
Have you tried to stand up yet after sitting?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's where it started
just
hurting.
checking, because that one's always interesting, too. Mm-hmm. You sit down, you go to stand up, and these are not the same legs that you sat down with.
No way.
That's what happens to me. One just goes the wrong direction.
But
you're loving that burrito.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm loving what's left of it. But, yeah, I was actually impressed. I hung in there with teenagers and was like, all right, cool. I did what I could. That was pretty good. Yeah. Got some high fives and everything like that, so I'm good. So Taco Bell gets very sassy on Twitter and has a few great in-your-face type comebacks, at least they used to years back, donating to Jenny my 9 FUs now.
I get 18.
No, that is not approved. That is not approved from the show. No, that's
There's
2.
One. Fuck you. There's 2. I'm loving it.
No, those are not eligible.
Have 16. I have 16.
No, those are not eligible. No,
I have 16. I'm sticking. That's my story.
I got veto rights.
You ain't got shit. Fuck you.
That's 4. I'm counting down.
Fuck you.
Oh my God.
I know she hasn't been feeling good. She needs to bounce FUs too. Bones. I'll give her 2. I'll give her 2 extra FUs, making it 12.
No.
Yeah.
I got all 9 of hers, so there.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
What place does she have on the show? She is a viewer.
She's an honored guest.
Where?
She's a regular, even. A regular listener.
There's the key word, listener.
See?
You can't take listeners' FUs.
No, she communicates and talks and chimes in and participates in the show.
I am not saying that she does not. Well, I'm saying she doesn't. No, she doesn't count.
She does too.
In the FU department, she does not count. I've given you. I'm the one that's giving you the limit. Crystal doesn't have a limit. She can say FU all she wants. Crystal doesn't have
what you say.
Crystal doesn't have 9 FUs.
Anarchy.
Yeah, it ain't working.
Yeah, it's working for me.
It can work for you all you want.
Oh my God.
So what is the deal here? Let's open this up because let's get the politics out of the way. What is the deal? Biden and Putin are actually going to meet up. Oh, wait, don't invade.
I don't think it's going to happen.
You think it's just a ploy just to hold them off or something?
I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. I think that Russia's going to fuck it up. It ain't going to happen. Yeah. He doesn't give 2 shits what we think.
So what is he? Why did he agree in it? He agreed in principle, apparently.
Because he's been, he says one thing, does another. He said he was pulling back troops, so we sent more.
Right.
He's constantly saying one thing, doing another. Like back in 2015, Russia was part of the Minsk agreement, which basically recognized those territories that were talked about earlier today as part of the Ukraine. But now Russia has reneged on that agreement and decided that those 2 areas are independent. So they're neither Russia's nor the Ukraine, but independent. And then he proceeded to move troops there and called it a peacekeeping thing. Peacekeeping. Which is, well, that's what we do. We put our troops in a foreign land and call it peacekeeping.
Right.
He did the same effing thing. But because he just changed, flipped it up with those 2 territories and moved troops, the U.S. has already issued sanctions. I don't think they're going to end up meeting. He does not want NATO to grow. He wants to regrow the USSR.
Well, oh yeah, we already got that. We already got that he's going to go ahead and try everything. I mean, this would be like Hitler bringing back the Nazis, or somebody else that's in Germany bringing back the Nazis. He's going to try to do what he can to bring back the Soviet Union.
Yes.
You know, the big red army. Listen, first...
People in Russia that have never known... Oh, I'm sorry. They've never known a Russia without him.
Yeah, it's true.
That's all they've ever known.
Yeah. So you don't think this meeting's happening? And you think that...
I don't think it's going to happen.
And you think Russia's just going to go ahead
it's going to happen.
He's just going to go ahead and just do what he can to, you know...
Ukraine's in the middle telling everybody to shut the fuck up. Just stop it. Don't make this shit worse. I mean, you know, he was on the news over the weekend asking the U.S. to back the hell off.
Right.
Because we were instigating shit by constantly poking the bear.
You dirty little bastards.
We want you to do. And that's not going to work.
You dirty little fucks. How dare you?
He's not afraid of us in any way, shape, or form.
No, but see, the thing is...
Trump made sure of it, and Biden cemented it.
But I'm over here wondering, is he just all talk?
No, he's worse
you don't think
than
so?
that.
Okay.
He's a very... He's as close to a modern-day Napoleon we're going to get, as far as his ego. Well, except Trump. I mean, the two of them together... I don't know who's got a bigger ego.
Crystal say, using the power of my unlimited FUs to say to Putin.
Seriously, right?
That's right. That's right. Listen, listeners have unlimited fuck yous. You can F you till the cows come home. Jenny's the one on the pitch count.
She's right, though. Putin is an evil bully. He really is.
Give a shout out to Sylvia. Hey, Sylvia.
He does these things, too, where he'll, find... a sick child or a special person, and he does this whole big display to go and be there and make their little dream come true to meet the great Putin, and stuff. Right. And it's just all publicity. And he's already made comments, he said that that Russia attacked Ukrainian troops that crossed into Russia and destroyed 2 pieces of equipment and killed 5 people, and Ukraine's going, no, you didn't. And the rest of the world's going,
so wait a second,
who's telling the truth?
So wait a second. So Russia's claiming they shot and killed people already, and Ukraine say, you're full of shit.
Yes.
Don't you think if you want to report that you went ahead and killed a few soldiers that it's actually
false
true?
False flag, honey. False flag.
Yeah, no kidding. That's what I'm saying.
That's what he does.
He sounds like he's just all talk
I'm moving my troops back, and he moves more in. Oh. I'm going to recognize these territories as independent. I'm going to move in peacekeeping troops.
What are we in, the Hunger Games? Going to move in peacekeepers?
That's what the United States... Well, where are we going to talk? That's what we say when we move our troops into another area. It's a peacekeeping mission.
But what are we really doing over there? Do we have any troops in the Ukraine?
Wasting a shitload of fucking money, probably.
Well...
Look what we did in Afghanistan. How much money and military might did we leave on the ground in Afghanistan?
Yeah. I don't know.
And now we got this going on. So, all right, let's bleed the American taxpayers for more. Well, but if we don't keep this in check, it could be super bad.
So the good news is that actually the oil price has gone down since this. It's gone down since they've made this. We're going to have a meeting bullshit. We're gonna have a sleepover.
Barrel. What is it now?
I don't know, but I know it's gone down. It
was almost $100 a barrel, which we haven't seen
since before the pandemic.
Early 2000s, mid 2000s. No, not mid pandemic. Gas prices were lower.
Well, no, I said it.
Keystone didn't get shut down right away.
90. Well, it says here 92.83, 92.79, 93.95.
It's not that much. It didn't go down that much.
Yeah.
It should be. We were down to $50 a barrel. Now,
all the demand is back up because everything's pretty much opened up again.
And this is the only year that I can remember that my gas bill tripled and my electric bill doubled in 1 month.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Literally 1 month. I have never had bills this high, and I've lived here for over 6 years, and I've never had bills this high.
Yeah.
Everything, inflation is killing us. Everything is so expensive.
And the
you
rent,
go to the grocery store, you're coming home with half the groceries that you were
The hell with that.
3 months
the
ago.
rent. And see, what everybody was bitching about. Oh, we need a fair minimum wage. We need a wage that's livable, blah, blah. Well, guess what? 15 ain't covering it no more. It ain't covering it no more. So what I said in the beginning, you raise the national minimum wage, or you raise that, if you go to that $15 mark, like everybody wants to do, guess what? Everything else going up, and it has happened. And it's not happened just moderately. Things are skyrocketing out of control. If you do not own a home, if you did not own a home 2 years before now, or even last year before last, honest to God, you are getting screwed.
You're practically upside down.
Your rent is probably in the $2,000 right now, $2,000 range.
Depending on where you are, yeah.
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 I mean, even
the rents around here are insane.
Yeah. Sylvia says rent's about $1,330. I think that's what he said you should raise TP. I'm not sure if that's toilet paper or something else. But rent, $1,330. That's still rent-wise, that's not bad. My cousin actually went
That was my mortgage years ago.
Yeah. Well, now we have our mortgage like $700. But it's a small house. It's like 1,100 square foot house, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's so small. But yeah, $700 a month. So we're lucky.
And people who are on like Social Security disability got this, big COLA. It's fucking gone and then some. You're making less money than you did last year because
it's so stupid.
Health insurance went up by $20, I think it was. Mm-hmm. The out-of-pocket went up by $40. The medications have increased. You're making less money than you were before the COLA.
Yeah, and now everybody's like saying, well, we got our $15 an hour. Yeah, look. 50
the good it's doing you when you're putting it all in your gas tank to get to work.
The minimum wage went up 30-40% and rent increased like almost double.
Our minimum wage didn't go up as a state. We're on the federal. But everybody around here upped their wages anyway just to try and hire people. There's not enough people for the jobs that are available.
You know, and this is going to sound really sad, but for everybody to be happy, there's got to be a housing crash. There has to be, and I don't see that happen.
Oh, no. Interest rates are just going to climb.
Yeah.
And the housing right now, it's for average family, it's very hard to try and buy now.
Yeah.
The market is a seller's market.
Yeah,
This is not a great time to buy property.
No, not at all. I mean, unless you have a deal with a new home builder, which even then, you got to get a mortgage, unless you're paying cash out of it, in which case, fuck you. I wish I had your money.
For a while there, the mortgages were really going at a cheap interest rate. People were getting anywhere from 3% to 10% interest rates on housing. And now, that ain't going to happen.
Yeah.
Even with the A+ credit, you're not getting that. These days, the interest rates are too high. And I think they're going to end up going higher.
Yeah, probably.
I don't see this rectifying soon. I think it's going to take us a couple of more months at least.
Oh, months?
To maybe start seeing a change, but
months?
I'm leery about whether or not. No, I do think that we're going to start seeing some relief in our shelves. You don't think so?
I don't know. I mean, I'm using the Disney philosophy now. You're going to go ahead and raise your rent prices. People are still coming in, and people now they're, I need federal aid. We need an extra room. We don't care. The homeowners we don't care. The property management people, we don't care. We'll just keep raising the rates. Somebody's going to go ahead and pay it. We'll just keep raising it. Why would they go down? There aren't enough
apartments around here for the amount of people that are looking, so it's really hard.
Why would they go down? Why? It makes no sense.
They never go down.
Exactly.
No landlord goes down ever.
Exactly.
You can work your ass off and refinance and do your mortgage and get it lower, but you cannot do that with your rent. No landlord makes it down.
I'm over here thinking, this is one way to go ahead and, kind of con my wife into moving to Orlando or somewhere on the outskirts. But I'm over here thinking, it's like, okay, we have a $700 mortgage. What if we go ahead and charge 3 bedrooms, 2 baths? I mean,
do you not have your taxes rolled in?
Oh, yeah, it's in. They're all in. That's all inclusive. It's an FHA.
700?
It's an FHA.
Holy shit, that's good.
Yeah. Well, she bought it 10 years ago when it was like $69,000. $69,000 for a 3-bedroom, 2-house foreclosure. You know, didn't have much damage. It was good condition. And she bought $69K. And there you go. And of course her credit was great back then. Not so much now, but I'm just saying it was great back then. So she got a decent interest rate, and there you go, $700 a month. Everything rolled in with an FHA. So it's like, I'm over here thinking, it's like, well, maybe with a 3.2, we could probably get away with renting this thing for $1,800 a month. Probably. It's a corner lot. It's a corner lot. It's in a nice neighborhood. And we just take that $1,200 that we're getting. We keep working, of course. Push it into maybe getting a rental. And I don't know, maybe get a rental. Maybe we can score around $1,500 a month and just have most of it paid for. We don't have to pay much in rent.
Why would you want to get a rental? Why wouldn't you want to invest in another property?
I would, but the thing is, we need down payment money. Unless we sold the property, and then
you would have to take the equity out of what you've got, and then you're going to have 2 mortgages.
Well, not even. Maybe we just refinance for a new mortgage.
Or how much time is left on this mortgage?
Well, she bought it 10 years ago. It's another 20.
You can instead of changing your interest rate, refinance to cut your time.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
My dad did that, and he ended up taking care of his.
But see, right now, both of our credits are kind of. So it's if we try to refinance.
Everybody's is right now. Everybody's paying bills late. Everybody's struggling.
Yeah, but as I was saying, if we go ahead and try to go ahead and refinance, we're probably not going to get a great interest rate. We're probably going to pay like, all right, we want to go ahead and cut it down. So instead of paying $700, we'll pay $1,400, and we would think instead of 20 years, it'll be 10 years. But maybe it's like, well, no, the 10 years is actually not going to be $1,400. It'll be like $1,800 or $1,900. It's like, no. And I'm just saying, it's like, you know, with our work, we don't make a ton, but we're pretty decently well off. You know, I pull in 40, 50K a year. She pulls in now almost 40K. So we're there. We're just it's just I still have a car payment, which is high. My insurance just went up dramatically. So
now, insurance must be crazy in your state because you guys have a lot of accidents.
It is. Oh my God! There's one corner down here. It's on Orlando Boulevard and Sheehan, and these people. There's the one traffic going across the Orlando Road does not stop. The traffic on Orlando has to stop at that intersection. I came back from grocery shopping. And immediately I saw all these lights, cop lights, fire truck lights, and everything. Somebody else ran the fucking stop sign, and that's what happens. That's what happens.
There was a bad one today. They think that they said the woman had a medical event behind the wheel, so she ended up blowing a red light right into a freaking 18-wheeler.
Oh, ow!
And they got her to the hospital.
She had more than a medical event then, didn't she?
That's what caused it. Yeah,
that's
but
crazy.
Is, oh boy. You know what was funny though? I saw her thing earlier.
It's not the medical event.
Just to lighten the mood a little bit.
Yes.
There's a story up here because Lake Winnipesaukee is a super popular lake here in New Hampshire. And we have ice-ins and ice-outs. Well, we've been getting rather balmy weather lately, but the Goobas went and drove their cars out on the lake anyway, and there was a number of vehicles that went into the lake this last weekend here in New Hampshire because, you know, when it's like 60, the fucking ice melts, people.
Yeah, that's what usually happens, right? Crystal says I agree.
Oh my God, it was funny watching all these ass-up cars floating around, half in the lake, half up on the ice, and they're trying to dig them all out. It's funny.
That's nuts. Crystal agrees with you, says everybody's credits in the kaput right now.
Well, you think about it. I mean, what I said happened to me has happened to everybody, whether you're a renter, homeowner, whatever, everybody in this area, and I'm not sure how it's affecting your region. But here in New England, the prices for home heating oil and gas and electric absolutely went through the roof in 1 month. In 1 month, Charles, it went
through
double.
The roof.
I have never had an electric bill as high as I've seen.
Wow.
No, wait, that's a lie. I have seen a higher one in the summer. It's the gas bill I've never seen so high. It's triple. what it was last year.
Do you guys have central heating here up there?
Actually, we have a really old, if you look behind me, well, no, not that way, way. We have a very old gas heating system that actually is very great at pushing air, but it's literally triple the cost what it was last winter.
Jeez.
And that tripling occurred in literally 1 month.
Yeah.
And that's everywhere up here.
It is crazy.
In New England. The whole area. I don't know. Is it done that in Florida? Have you guys seen energy increase that much?
We haven't seen energy increase because, number one, there's not a whole lot of natural gas down here. Everything's basically electric. So electric stove, electric heating, electric everything. So we don't see that much. Same thing with oil. We don't have that much either. Everything's electric. So right now, it did go up a little bit, but it's not the skyrocketing that you're talking about. So it hasn't. It hasn't hit us yet.
Oil per gallon has gone up so incredibly high. Like most people right about now are ready to put some oil in their tanks. This is about the time of year. If you haven't already, you're due. You're probably running at like a quarter a tank of oil, so you want to get some so you don't run out of heating oil. But right now, getting 100 gallons, which is the minimum they usually require for you to get the truck to come out there,
right,
is at like $4 a fucking gallon. It's normally around 2-ish.
Yeah.
So there are people I've seen people that were so desperate that they'd go and get diesel and pour it into their house just to run a little bit of heat because they can't get the truck to come because they can't afford the 100-gallon minimum. So you're fucked.
It's crazy.
So yeah, I mean, this crazy weather, it's funny to laugh about the ice and everything, but the cost of trying to stay warm right now is really awful.
That's why you need to come down here.
I use gas not just to heat our home, but to cook with.
That's way down here. That's why you're going to move down here. 87 degrees today.
I'm going to have to start coming down there for the winter months, I think. Exactly.
Be a snowbird.
I need to be a snowbird because I have to somehow work it out with my infusions that I can. If all goes well, I'm going to try and get 2 months in between. If I could get a whole 8 weeks in between treatments, that would be amazing.
There you go.
But seriously, when it gets cold up here, it fucking hurts.
Yeah.
It actually physically hurts. I always wondered about that, but it's so real. It is so very, very real. I can actually watch parts of my body swell depending upon how cold it is.
That's what I'm saying. That is probably going to be, and you need to talk to Matt about that. That's probably going to be good for you.
I wanted to live in Florida my whole life.
So why not? But you
recently.
Bitch and complain about us.
I grew up in Florida. I would spend summers down there. My grandfather had an amazing house in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
That had a screened-in pool.
Oh.
And it was all lit up and everything. It was freaking amazing on the canal.
If you have a house and you don't have a pool in here, you're not a loser. But I'm just saying, it's like you can't go without a pool down here in Florida.
You have a pool?
No, I don't. So I'm in that loser category. If we had a pool, if we had a pool, we could probably rent this thing out for $2,200 a month. If we had a pool,
right?
Yeah.
Then it would make. Then you could let snowbirders live there and pay you.
Yes, and
it might work out good. Go move in with family for a few months. It might work out.
That's the thought.
Split the benefit.
Go ahead and pay.
Yeah,
go ahead and live with my cousin.
They cover your mortgage. You throw a little to the in-laws. It's all good.
Yeah. We could definitely do that. I'm thinking about more and more.
Though, because every morning I would sit out there and watch the alligator crew come take an alligator out of the people across the canal's pool because theirs wasn't screened in.
It's not that bad.
You people have alligators everywhere.
No, we don't.
You got poisonous ass snakes everywhere.
Crazy.
You got fucking cockroaches that fly at you.
They don't fly at you. They're just huge.
They fly at you.
No, they don't. That's a different type of cockroaches.
Yes, they do. They're evil
palmetto
pricks.
bugs. And they don't do that.
That's not a palmetto bug. It's a flying cockroach.
You're in the jungle if you have flying cockroaches. Okay, we don't have that.
You call it palmetto bug just to make it sound good.
Not really. It's still pretty nasty.
Your houses and fumigate them.
It's pretty nasty.
We don't have house tentings here. We also have one poisonous snake, a rattlesnake. You got like 7, 15.
Yeah, if you live in the damn swamp.
You got the whole damn the state of Florida is a fucking swamp.
Will you relax? My God.
The whole state of Florida is a swamp.
You can't
have a basement anywhere in that place.
Yes, you can, actually. Yes, you can.
There's flooded.
Well, no, but I'm just saying there's places that you can't have a basement. It's not advised.
Tallahassee, and that's the Bible Belt of the South. I ain't going.
God, you got a hard on against this state, don't you? You really do.
No, actually, I wanted to live in Winter Haven at one point,
which is in Orlando.
Newport Richie. I wanted to live
Newport. Whoa. What's with Newport Richie? Because I used to live there. That used to be one of the areas I lived in.
I loved the community that it had. I liked the fact that it was on the Gulf Coast and that it was in proximity to St. Pete. That was my dream. I wanted to live there.
Clearwater would be better.
At the time, I was married, and he insisted we move to New Hampshire.
Yeah,
and that's how I ended up here.
Well, hey, every destination takes it, but no, Clearwater would be better. Clearwater would be half the time.
Clearwater was definitely on my list. Yeah. It was a beautiful community.
Still is.
It's like an artsy community. It's an artsy community.
It's growing.
And I'm an artsy girl.
It's growing leaps and bounds. I mean, it's getting more expensive to live there because it's growing, but the beach.
I would like to be able to live in both. I would honestly love to travel between Florida and New Hampshire.
Well, do it.
New Hampshire is got what I need medically that Florida's still behind on.
You think? We don't think we have any of that?
There's a provider down there that's really good at the infusion therapy I get, but he has so many requirements on being a patient of his, it's exhausting.
Was it in Tampa?
Like you have to bring somebody who has to sit in the room with you for the entire 4 hours to make sure that you don't do anything or jump out of the chair or anything because you're under the influence. You can't control yourself.
Where is it, in Tampa? Because I know Tampa's got a lot of top of the line.
No.
Ooh.
I want to say he was around Orlando. Dr. Hanna is his name, and he's one of the leading experts in complex regional pain syndrome and some of the more rare neuropathic issues. And he does ketamine infusions. Very, very successfully. He was one of the first successful doctors was out of Florida. In fact, there's people who use my doctor here in New England and Dr. Hanna in Florida, and they go between them.
Let's catch up on some. Let's catch up on some comments here.
Chicky.
So,
hi.
Yeah, hello. Are you feeling okay?
Yeah. Why?
Well, just making sure that the acid didn't ruin your dinner.
No, I was fine after that. I just had to take some Mylanta.
Okay. Let's catch up on some comments here. Crystal says, same here, I guess, in regards to the Illinois, how the oil and stuff are heating up or raising up. Troy Buchanan says, howdy, how you doing? Crystal says, you can strap a saddle on those huge ass water balls.
Right?
That's bullshit. Come on.
Y'all have the nastiest cockroaches known to mankind.
Stop. Cockroach.
They have wings.
Rocky says the cockroach shells are so hard down there, you step on them and you can actually ride them like roller skates. I will listen.
The Twinkies are totally surviving in Florida.
I will say the first time I saw one fly, I freaked out.
They're fucking huge.
Crystal
They're
says
like your thumb.
Crystal says my boyfriend wants me to move to Lakeland, Florida, hopefully next year. All right, well, Crystal, come on down.
I'll come visit.
Yeah, come on down. We'll get everybody to visit. We'll take a trip to Disney World.
Can I sleep on your couch? I'll come visit.
Sleep on the couch? Oh, she better have like an air mattress or something there for you.
Dude, I can live on a couch.
Yeah, I don't know. I tried living on a couch for a week. It hurt. That's all I can say.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know if I can do that anymore. Fuck.
I got a message earlier today around 3 o'clock that there was a radio station interested in pulling our show for their station. The station is myradio.rocks, and we're in talks about trying to go ahead and get Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays live on My Radio Rocks. I actually had to give him the stream URL so he can rip it. And
excellent.
I'm kind of curious to see what it has playing right now.
I'm trying my best to leave you.
That's definitely not us. So apparently we're still going to have to go ahead and tinker around. He said he wanted to start tonight. I gave him the MP3s and the links and everything so he could patch it in. But apparently it wasn't working on his system. So we're still working on it, but he wants to go ahead and get us in there, if you know what I mean, myradio.rocks. Go ahead
I would
and
like that.
Make sure you tune in, or at least tune into that.
We love to syndicate. You know, we're in Ireland.
We're in Ireland. We're also we're in the UK. We're all over the country here in the
Canada,
States.
We're everywhere.
Yep. Loving it.
Did you see the My Kill Pillow guy tried to send pillows to the Canadian truckers?
I did not see that.
And they're all still stuck in America. He didn't have the permitting to fucking do it. He didn't get ducks in a row before he made his big announcement. They're all fucking sitting here in the States because they can't go there from here.
That My Pillow. First off, he looks like a creep. I mean, he should be locked up there with Jared. Honestly, there's got to be some record of him, downloading child porn or something.
He's a few pegs short of a dozen. I don't know.
He's a few nuts short of Snickers.
I just thought
a few crayons short of a box.
There you
go. Thank you. I couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, that's okay. So much for you being so quick, huh? So much for you being so quick, huh?
Yeah, sometimes I'm a little slow on the uptake. It happens.
Yes, it does.
It happens. He tried to run a whole big thing that he was going to prove how the election was rigged. And he put a bunch of nonsensical shit up there that bona fide mathematicians and statisticians and everything that were so ready for this ended up going, it's fucking nothing.
Yeah.
There's fucking nothing. Yeah. They had their whole theories based on this shit. It was fucking nothing.
Little bastards they are. Holy shit. I am taking a look at...
I don't know how he's made it as far as he has when he can't even figure out how to get it. He made some really comfortable pillows.
He did.
It's not like he's never done it before, though. He's shipped a ton of them.
So I'm actually taking a look at our listener map right now.
He personally didn't do it. Someone did it for him.
I don't know if this is accurate or not, but I see that we got listeners now in Australia. We got listeners now in France. And we have listeners in Florida and Missouri. So
excellent.
Welcome there. And this is on the
Connerton bump.
Well, this is actually the rawtalkonlineradio.com thing here. So a lot of them are tuning in on TuneIn. So yeah,
and you're on IPMNation.com.
That's right. Now it doesn't show the listeners on IPM though, but thank you very much for tuning in, everybody, especially over there in Australia. What time is it in Australia?
I don't know.
I gotta look that up. Is it morning?
Is it morning?
I think so.
Nah.
Yeah, because it's like the opposite.
Australia time.
Yeah, it's like 2 a.m. in the Netherlands, if that helps. I can do the time change to the Netherlands.
11:48 in the morning, 12. Oh, so it's like in the afternoon there.
Shit, they're ready for lunch break.
Yeah, so they're listening to us on their lunch hour.
They're listening to us tomorrow.
Yeah, that's true.
That's right.
It's not Monday, Wednesday, Friday over there. It's Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
And not just on the Tomorrow Network.
That's true, yeah. And Tomorrow Network actually is the next day, too. They're listening to us on midnight. It's midnight over there, 12:48 a.m. over there in Ireland. So,
well, this is how you can tell that, the doomsayers are wrong. You just got to watch Australia. If they're still there,
there you go.
Then you know you're going to make it.
Well, wait a second. Australia just recently opened up their borders. You know that? 2 years, they finally opened up their borders. Yep. So, welcome back there, mate. Thank you very much.
You know how they were founded?
That's another thing. Go ahead, dog. How were they found?
They were a penal colony of what Europe's, England's rejects.
They were a penis colony?
Penal.
Oh, I'm sorry. Penal.
Not penis.
Oh.
Penal.
Sorry about that.
Not penile. Penal.
Well, I'm just saying, if they were a penis colony, that's a pretty big fucking colony. Now, one of the things too, I don't know how it's related to Australia. It's just because I know they have the Britain colors in their flag, but did you hear that Queen Elizabeth actually had contracted COVID? So was Prince Charles and his fiance to be. The royal family is now spreading the coronavirus.
However, she was triple vaxxed, and she's experiencing experiencing mild cold symptoms, nothing severe.
Yeah, which is
Thankfully,
good.
she was triple vaxxed.
Which is, triple vax. So is that the 2 boosters, and the 2 shots, and then the booster?
And then the booster, right.
Okay.
So she's experiencing very mild symptoms, like she has a little cold.
Yeah.
No death cough, no fevers.
I didn't have a death cough.
No.
I didn't say you.
Yep.
Don't have a guilty conscience.
No, yeah, she
I
had
had a
very
cough,
guilty
but it
conscience.
wasn't a death cough.
You had
No,
a
I've
death
had
cough.
people who've had the fucking death
not a
cough. Sounds
death
like they're
cough.
hucking a lung out.
You sounded like a couple of times you were coughing a lung out too. So let's not go ahead.
No, that's a weed cough. It's different.
He's talking about me.
Not
I don't
bullshit.
have a
It's
weed
totally
cough.
cannabis.
I don't have a
She
weed
doesn't
cough. He's
have
talking about me.
cannabis. She doesn't.
I had a weed cough.
I'm not talking about you.
Your
though. I was
husband
talking
said
about,
you were hucking a lung out.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I wasn't hucking a lung out.
Hucking?
Charles said you were.
He's making up stories.
You were shucking a lung out like an oyster.
You were coughing for a couple of weeks.
You were.
Well, and I still am here and there.
And that's not. I wish you weren't. I don't
I'll
want
be
to see
okay.
you have long holler, but you've got long COVID. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I tested negative,
Testing
almost 2
negative
weeks
has
ago,
nothing to do with what having it did to your body.
Well, yeah, that's true. You know, the after effects and everything like that. But she's not like right now.
not contagious.
I can still be with her. We can bone and everything, and I don't.
Oh
care
yeah,
anymore,
no,
so.
she's not contagious
Yeah,
anymore.
We're good.
There are people that can, and like when we were looking it up, people can test positive for a long time.
And the thing is, too, my job was like, well, you need to be symptom free.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
They don't want you to. They don't.
When am I going to be symptom free? Because I'm not yet. Technically, I went back to work, but
Don't say anything. Don't say anything. No.
You know, if you got the little yada yada, you might not have been here. Damn it.
Relax.
Fuck. Everybody's going to get it. I mean, it's just a matter of when,
is.
not if.
Yeah, I agree.
That's just plain and simple. Everybody's going to get it. You may have already had it. You may get it somewhere along, but everybody's going to get it. The question is, when you get it, does it kill you?
No, it won't kill me. Well, maybe it will.
Won't kill me.
I don't know.
I'm triple vaxxed. I won't die.
813-699-5353.
I got the flu vaccine for the same reason, so I wouldn't fucking die from it, because that could kill my ass too.
Really?
Seriously. When I talked to my doctor about it, I literally was like, what is your reasoning on it? And he literally said, the flu could kill you.
No. Really? The flu?
Yeah. An ordinary cold could land me in an ICU.
Wow.
So I'd be careful.
Yeah.
I have to.
I guess.
The banana spiders? Y'all have spiders that are called bananas? Are they
no
are they
banana
do they look like a banana?
spiders? No.
Are they penis spiders? You have penis spiders.
Wait, yes, we do have banana spiders. Those are the yellow ones. They're yellow. That's why they're called banana
Are they
spiders.
deadly?
I don't think so.
Well, I can't say anything about that because we have brown recluse.
So do we.
See?
But we have one poisonous snake, a rattlesnake. Y'all have shit that will kill you before you get to your car.
Yeah,
And
we've
you've
got
got lots of
rattlesnakes
them.
and water moccasins.
And we got gators that apparently roam around.
Copperheads.
I saw 2 gators on Friday.
There you go. See?
There you go. Reason to not live in Florida. Gators!
2 gators at work on Friday.
Really? Like
Stop.
out playing in the yard?
Well, there's a canal by where I work.
See?
And we took the kids, a couple of the kids out in wagons, and we're walking, and we walked past the canal, and there was 2 gators out there.
Walking
Just
down
sunbathing.
the canal.
Florida's a great place to visit, but living there.
Oh,
you weren't here yet. I was telling Charles that I'd go to my grandfather's in Fort Lauderdale, and I'd watch them pull gators out of the woman across the canal's pool because hers wasn't fenced in, and it was almost every freaking day they were pulling a damn gator out of her pool.
What's wrong with that?
Go to your pool. There's a fucking alligator in there.
Gators need to cool off too, and that's why you get a cage.
What happened to little Johnny? He went in the pool and an alligator ate him.
Well, Johnny needs to watch where he goes.
Most Floridians have a pool cage.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
The
If you don't have a
first time that I
pool
went
cage,
to walk around on the yacht and it happened to be late, I got tackled. Oh my God, don't ever walk around in the grass at night.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Don't do it.
My
Don't
grandfather
effing do it.
had a alligator greet him in the garage one time.
Oh, isn't that lovely? Did he put it in a trash can?
No.
Hello, alligator.
Remember, they had that guy on TV recently that actually caught a baby gator in the trash
No,
can.
this was not a baby gator. This was a
it's
full-grown
size.
No, thank
gator.
you.
Hello, gator. Wait.
I got taken
garage
to that
door
little
open and
island.
he
Hello,
some
gator.
Gatorland,
went to get in
whatever
the car
bullshit in
and
Fort Lauderdale.
there's a gator in there.
Hello, gator. How you doing? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, he didn't do that
Oh
either.
my God.
Oh God, you jinxed me. The My Pillow guy's on TV now.
Ha that's funny.
You know what? Why is
He's
he
probably
not
still
thrown
trying
off?
to figure out how to get his pillows to Canada.
Right. Hi, I'm a
went to Florida
veteran of
when I was
My
like-
Pillow, and we need to go ahead and give each one of our Canadian truck drivers a nice big hug for clogging up the arteries of the
Pillow.
country. Because we don't want to wear a mask or get vaccinated. We want to go ahead and fuck up the Canadian country. Let's go ahead and send them a pillow so they can rest their stupid ass head on. Please do it.
Yeah.
And
That's right.
vote for
And it's
vote
gonna
for the
have
My
a
Pillow guy
shield on
and
it
your
to
next
block out the
presidential
5G singles.
election.
And so Xenu can't jump out of the volcano.
God, we're gonna do that.
Aliens put a new dome over the flat Earth.
Yeah, right. The flat Earth. God.
Somebody said something recently, and I never thought about it. I need to find a way to ask a flat earther this. Is the moon flat too?
Ooh, that's a
What
good
about
question.
like Mars and Saturn and shit? Is there really rings around Saturn?
Is my
Are
basketball
those things round and we're only thing flat?
is my basketball flat or round? I don't know.
What inning was that?
I'm just saying. What inning? Yeah, exactly. What inning was the basketball game? Honey, can you answer that? What inning was the basketball game on?
No.
Okay, good. Thank you very much. So that just
basketball doesn't have innings.
Thank
I
you.
do know that.
You'll figure it out someday where
No,
I
we
get
won't.
that from.
No, we won't. I hope not. Because
But I'm not going to tell you because
don't
takes the fun out
don't
of
do
it.
that. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right, let's go to break. we have some music lined up, ready to go. When we come back, Taco Bell is in the news. Unfortunately, and I'm really pissed off about it, it's not here. We had talked about Australia already opening up to international travelers here after 2 years. And speaking of Australia, there was a shark attack. We'll talk about that as well. Family Dollar's in the news, but not anything good.
Gross.
Yeah, well, we got to talk about it. And a new employee benefit that could be something of a good thing. And a benefit that's a good thing.
Usually benefits are good.
That is true. So I guess, maybe I did a little bit too much there.
Hence the benefit.
Yeah. What inning was that on?
Fuck you!
All right, so...
Fuck off.
No, that's not a fuck you. So you still have 7 more to go.
Exactly. I saved it.
That's true. That's true. All right. So let's go ahead and go to break. We got LeBang, the John LeBang Band, and Kill Code up next. 6 minutes of rock and roll right there, and we'll come right back. Don't go anywhere.
Be kind and rewind. The Charles Richardson Show will be right back.
the taste. Walk along this path, time to deviate. Move from the focus, no longer you can wait. Time to no one, going on to the end. Time to no one, I hope you understand. Time to no one, going on to the end. Just try and go on. Just try, just try.
Look at you, man. I see you sitting on the couch about to roll up that big old ball of nasty ass, sticky ass, stimmy ass streetbo. Ugh, that shit is weak. Watching Maury Povich. Hey, was bring me the thought. Bitch, I'm not the father. Angie, Tammy, Renee, Felicia, me, Michelle, and the little bitch, Fifi, stay on 59, bitch. I'm not, I wore rubber that night. Everest College is accredited by the West Coast Commission of Non-Accredited Schools. You can learn anything. They got courses in whatever you want to know. Criminology, plumbing, dope chopping, dope cooking, weed transporting, anything. Even if you want to go on the other side of the law, you can learn some shit. Hey, what's that shit like when you like junior lawyer?
Nigga, you mean paralegal?
Yeah. Oh, smart ass community college nigga like that. Don't you want to do something with your life? All you do is smoke streetball all day. You don't take care of your kids, nigga. Bitch, you strip all night. I'm studying gynecologist. Yes, ladies, I specialize in ovarian observations. And your boy do free pap smears and mammograms on the 1st and 15th. Enrolling in Everest, up my pimp game 2,000%, nigga. There's some cool bitches at this motherfucker, and check this out. They all got low self-esteem. You got cool ass black bras, busted down snow bunnies, white stringy hair, dog smelling bitches and shit. You got some motherfucking cool ass Latinas with nice asses and lips and titties that's ready to fuck. Me amo es el verga de burro. Yo tengo más grande verga de todos. You remember that bad light-skinned bitch Sierra from the commercial? The one that kind of looked like Felicia Keys? Your boy fucked that bitch, nigga. Nigga, real shit, I ain't lying. Skeeted her up, nigga, all over her face. Nigga, I was dropping balls on that hard. Throw them balls. And if your bread ain't right, don't even trip, because Everest College accepts all forms of payment for your tuition, nigga. Real shit, nigga. WIC, EBT, food stamps. My nigga, if you really about your grinding, if you really about your paper, my nigga, you can get your motherfucking bachelor's degree in 3 months, nigga. You too can aspire to make minimum wage one day, pimping. Fuck the University of Phoenix, nigga. I'm down with Everest, nigga. Everest, nigga. Everest, nigga.
Don't be a pussy. Call Charles now. 813-699-5353.
That's right. Welcome back to the show. 813-699-5353. You heard it there. And pimping out wholesaling and contracting. Make sure you go ahead and get them the best shizzle in town. Oh, man.
Shizzle, my nizzle.
Yeah, I know, right?
Is that what he says?
I guess. Or something of that nature.
I don't remember, actually.
That was a really bad. Yeah, for shizzle.
There you go.
Yeah, wholesaling and contracting, they are the shit. Make sure you call them 941-204-1264 to go ahead and get their groove on. They'll grind it out right to your home. And that was the wrong thing. Anyway, they're the team to call. They handle your home improvements, lawn maintenance, car repairs, and much, much more. Give them a call for an estimate, 941-204-1264. They service all of the Southwest Florida area and beyond. So if you have a good-paying thing that you need done, they will even stretch it out to maybe all of Florida. Hell, even across country. Right now, David, I think it's in St. Louis right now doing some hauling. Yeah, so they listen. It's not just Florida. They do. They're multi-state there. So give them a call. See what they can do for you. 941-204-1264. Ask for Karen or David. 941-204-1264. That's Scorned, by the way. Another uncensored and unsigned band. All these bands right there they don't have anybody to sponsor them. They need labels. You know what I'm saying?
What are you munching on now?
Well,
chips.
I had my burrito and I ate some nacho chips. Mm-hmm. Let's go ahead and start off with some good news, dudes. So, a new benefit that employees might take under their wing is helping workers have bebas. Bebas. You believe that?
Yeah, that's becoming more normalized in medicine instead of for only people with money.
What's going to happen is if you cannot have a baby, the CEO is going to mount you and go ahead and insert his sperm inside you.
That's sexual harassment.
Okay, maybe.
That's the Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, all right. Maybe that's not exactly the benefit they're talking about.
This is not Gilead.
No. Oh, God, I can't wait to get to Family Dollar. So...
You started it.
Yeah, I did. More companies now offer to cover the cost of fertility treatments and other family building services for workers.
Adoption? Adoption?
That too, I guess. As they look for ways to recruit talent and stand out from their competitors in a tight labor market. I mean, they're already given, upfront money and bonuses and all types of shit.
Oh, shit. You can apply for Dunkin' Donuts here and get $15 an hour. Few $1,000s for a sign-on bonus and they'll chip in on your college.
Reproductive and family building benefits.
Sorry about that. That was my bad on YouTube. Go ahead, though.
That was it.
I heard you could sign for Dunkin' Donuts and then the frickin' sound.
Dunkin' Donuts was hiring, or is hiring. It's $15 an hour to start. They give you a few $1,000s and a sign-on bonus, and they'll chip in your college.
See, there you go.
And that's how it is all over here.
Well,
all the restaurants are hurting. Everybody's got not enough staff.
Yeah, everybody's falling short.
If you need jobs, New England has got more jobs than you.
Down here, there's jobs too. It's just people don't want to, it's only paying $15 an hour. Now people are bitching about $15 an hour.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. I mean, it is what it is. I knew it. I knew raising the minimum wage is not going to solve everything.
Well, the market did it for itself.
Oh, yeah, they did.
We don't have a $15 an hour minimum wage, yet the market is supplying $15 an hour jobs. And employees are a premium right now.
Yep. So,
literally, I say this all the time. If there's ever been a job in your life or a field in your life that you've ever wanted to work in, there's an entry-level job right now to get your foot in the drawer in that business.
In the drawer?
Right now. In the door.
Oh, door. I just said drawer.
New England style, in the door.
In the door. So,
get your cotton out of your ears.
With these...
is there a dog barking there, Jenny?
There probably is. Yeah, there is.
No.
What is that?
Is
that a seal?
Never mind.
There is a dog.
We do not own dogs.
Well, one's in your house.
Yeah, you may want to check on
dog.
that. Make sure your cats aren't barking.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, so about the fertility treatments, they used to have old requirements like a diagnosis of infertility or in a heterosexual couple before doing vitro fertilization. they're becoming a relic of the past as employees expand and extend basic benefits to singles and same-sex couples who want to become parents. With qualified employees in short supply and many dropping out of the workforce amid the Great Resignation, a number of major companies are starting to roll out new family planning benefits, like AT&T. With services from Ally, their computing and software company IBM, Liberty Mutual, TD Bank are among some of the large employees that help ease the financial burden of building a family for workers of all stripes, while also not endangering the loyalty and earning HR points for the corporate. Indeed, employees are valued employees in fertility benefits, and factoring these sorts of offerings along with compensation, flexibility, and other job attributes into deciding where they want to work. One of an advisor for the Society for Human Resource Management, Yvette Lee, says employees realize workers are looking for employers to help them out. They are recognizing that the dynamics of a changing in families, and sometimes people who are looking to expand their families are not able to do it in traditional ways. So a lot of it here, and this just goes on and on and on. Would you take and this I guess would go for all ages, would you take this of being like, not able to have a family on your own and maybe needing some additional help? Would you take that as a good benefit or as something that you probably would never see? Or do you think this is anything that would help the job market?
I would say it's a good benefit.
All right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I can remember back in the early 90s when my doctor looked at me and said, "You're never going to have children unless you could get access to infertility, and your insurance will not cover that." Because back then, it was unheard of, unless you had a stellar plan, to get any kind of infertility treatment. My son was actually, the miracle baby, because I wasn't supposed to be able to get pregnant with him. Nowadays, that's covered.
Crystal says, same here in Illinois, tons of places needing help. Yeah, it's the same everywhere. I mean,
and with same-sex couples, too, or not even with any couple, paternity leave for dads.
Yeah.
It's not just for moms anymore.
I actually got that with adoption. I got 12 weeks paid.
And I got nada.
See, now you should. See, there's another thing right there.
Yeah, I think that should be equal opportunity for both male and female.
Absolutely.
Especially if you're having a baby, but there should be time with the child to go ahead and bring him into your family.
I got the shutdown for COVID.
There you go.
Well, no,
that was after the adoption. Yeah. That was almost a year later. But
could you have been covered under family medical leave?
FMLA. I don't know if they covered.
Could you take FMLA?
I don't know if they would have covered it for that. Because
that's something that it should be.
Because it was because we adopted and he wasn't a newborn, so it wasn't like he was in school.
There's an expansion of benefit, though, that would be really good, though, to see something like that, or even in a guardianship situation where, we've got Grammy and Grandpa are taking the grandkids now.
And we could have used it when he first came to live with us when we were fostering.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
That would have been when we would have really needed it.
When he first came here.
You could do that 24/7 for the first period of time and just kind of acclimate to one another.
Right. But we didn't have that option when he first came. It wasn't until he was adopted, which is a year and a half later.
Yeah, I was able to do research on, thanks to my supervisors. They went ahead and say, hey, you could probably take some time off, and when you get him adopted, I said, well, what about fostering? We don't have really anything for that. It has to be your child. So there was a stipulation that you can't be fostering, has to be your child.
I think it's really cool that they did that for you, though.
Yeah, I didn't even think anything of it, to be honest with you.
Forward thinking.
Yep. Yeah. But they
the
came
fact
out.
that they brought that to your attention really speaks to the integrity of your company. That's impressive.
Yeah, they were looking out for me.
Seriously, and that's not always the case anymore. It's why people are bouncing companies. When I was growing up, it was get a job, keep that job for 20 years, and then you can retire.
Yeah, see, that's what keeps me with the company I'm at right now. Is it's a pain in the ass job. It's stressful. I break down every so often, but you know what? It's benefits that come with it. I work from home. I don't have to travel. I mean, before I have to travel, but it's still, it's a good company that does look out for the employees for the most part. I mean, the work itself sucks. I hate it, but they cover you.
I think part of what we've learned through COVID is companies have realized that they can really get great production out of their employees, allowing their employees to be at home, and it can be actually some rather cost effective. There's so many different things that end up adding up to money that they save by not having all these.
Well, yeah, because they're not renting the building. They're not
paying overhead, electric.
Water bill, electric bill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, parking, the break room, the cleaning. It all adds up.
So it's really interesting where it's like, okay, listen, you want to have a baby or you want to have a family, you're going to have to do it on your own. Good luck. When you do, we'll give you the time off. Now they're like saying, hey, you want to have a baby? Do you want to stick some needles up you and a little tube, a little test tube thing going on? We'll cover it. Something like that.
Well, the thing is, though, they should also cover for adoption too.
Well, hey, listen, one thing at a time.
I agree there. I absolutely agree there.
Some people, even with fertility treatments, can't have a baby. So then they should have the option, or maybe they would rather adopt because...
Or some people end up in a situation where they're adopting after, and they never intended to, but through a product of family or friend or whatever, they end up taking this child. And they're expected to plop them in their home and go to work.
Well,
being able to be home with that child that you're just adopting and acclimate them.
Especially if you're fostering, to be able to bond with them and get them acclimated to your home, and that
I can see where there would have to be limitations on the fostering, though, because you've got foster parents out there that are turning over a lot of kids.
Yeah,
unfortunately,
and you could,
because the system sucks.
You could have a kid for a day, or you could have a kid for years. You never know.
Emergency placement happens every single day. There's some child out there that gets emergently placed into a foster home, and they're the seventh kid.
Yeah. And foster families get the roughest because it's like you realize these foster company, the people that place you, it's like. We got calls all the time, and we told them, it's like, listen, we only have really one bedroom open. We can't really fit anybody else. We'll just put them on the couch. We have like
no, we'll provide you a bed.
We'll provide you a bed, or we'll provide you like a sleeping bag or something like that.
No, it was
for places to put kids.
Giving us. They said, oh well, we'll give you a toddler bed because this was like 2 weeks after we got Stefan, and he was 2, almost 3. And then they called us for another 2-year-old. And we're like, we're just getting used to the one we got. Let's put that on hold right now. We don't really have room, and we're just getting used to the one we got.
Yeah, the thing here with the adoption down here, I don't know what it's like in New Hampshire or anywhere else, but down here for adoption, you can't adopt anybody under 8.
Well, through foster care.
That's through the system. Excuse me, we'll do it through the system.
Our system is so fucked up. They move kids so freaking much.
It's like,
well, you
wonder why these kids are fucked up.
You phrased that wrong, honey, because you can't just basically, unless they're over the age of 8, you can't say, I only want kids who are legally free and ready to be adopted.
I don't mean that. No, I mean the fact that we place a kid in a foster home and they're there for 2 months, and then they're moved to another foster home, and they're there for 1 school year, and then they're moved. They move children too much.
Yeah,
that is horrific to them. It fucks them up, and I don't understand why they're always moving kids around instead of letting them stay in one place.
Yeah, especially if there's nothing wrong with the family.
Possible.
Well, our son was in another foster home until he was 2.
Yeah.
Then spent 6 months with a family member.
And then they couldn't handle him.
And then he came to us.
Yeah.
the other foster mom, they were going to put him back with her, but there was a situation that the guardian ad litem advised against it.
And you know what? To be honest with you, we don't know what was the reason for that. We didn't get the chance. Know. So it's like, how would you advise against it unless there is a serious issue with that person or that family?
I don't know.
I think she said
but
it just wasn't a good placement for him.
Just for somebody, they can make that family's life a living fucking hell.
Well, but I don't think she had a problem with the foster parent at all. In general, she just didn't think she was a good fit for him.
Yeah, and I don't know if. See, I'm glad it worked out the way it did work out.
Was there an understanding that you were looking to adopt?
Yes.
Yes. His mom's rights had already been terminated. They were just trying to track down dad. So he was pretty much already on the track to adoption.
Yeah, he was a free agent. Miriam says, I really wish kids didn't age out of foster care at 18 because those kids are not ready to be independent. I agree.
Yeah.
That's really sad.
And and bullshit, they get released, they don't have proper support, they got nothing.
Yeah.
They you aged out. We hear about it all the time.
And they just send them out the door. Like, all right,
our foster care system fucking sucks.
Bye-bye.
So that's what I mean. It sucks.
And they end up on the streets, and they end up
doing shit.
Then they end up having babies, and then their babies end up in foster care because they weren't.
Which I think may have been our situation.
Well, you've got
exactly
cyclical stuff that happens where you have a baby's born in an incarcerated situation, mom's in jail, then baby goes foster. Then mom comes out.
Exact situation.
Well, she wasn't in jail when she had him, but
no, but she was in jail after her rights term terminated.
Well, yeah.
And it's an awful situation, and these kids don't benefit by all this shifting around from one family to another. You might be in the same school district, but you're changing houses so much.
Yeah.
You don't know where your underwear is. It might be in the last house's fucking dryer for all you know.
And the one thing that we had a problem with, and I think kind of maybe still do a little bit, is fear of not being there next week or next month.
Absolutely.
I think he still does have that feeling like this may not be permanent, even though it is, and we know that, but he doesn't understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. All he knows is that he got comfortable somewhere and got taken away.
Yeah.
That's what it is to him. It's taken away. And so now he's with you. Am I going to get taken away from you? That's what they've been dealing with. I remember when I was growing up in high school, I had a friend who was a foster kid, and she called herself a paycheck.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts.
They don't talk to me. They don't do it. I'm just a paycheck for them until they move me somewhere else. And you listen to these kids' stories, and they've been in 20 houses.
Well, listen,
6 different houses in one fucking year.
If they get a paycheck, do at least get benefits? Come on now.
The foster families, in some cases, make quite a bit of money, and they're supposed to spend it on the kids.
Right.
But some of these people aren't in it for the kiddos. They're in it for the fucking money.
You don't get paid that much.
No.
I mean,
if you've got a lot of kids, you do.
Well,
if you can house 7 kiddos and there's not enough families to go around, so of course they're going to let you cake.
So yeah,
how much we get.
So seven kiddos times what we get.
7 kids.
That's probably going to be average monthly rent for somebody. So you have to have 7 kids really to go ahead and equal out the monthly rent that you would have to pay.
And if you're doing the minimum for them, how much are you pocketing? It's not supposed to be that way, but it is.
Oh, believe me, this kid's spoiled.
Oh yeah, ours is spoiled.
Honestly, I think they need to up the stipend. Honestly,
kiddo. That's what parents do. Parents, spoil their kiddos.
Crystal, let's catch up on some comments here. Crystal says no more 24-hour anything on Sundays. The sidewalks now roll up by 7 p.m. for most things. A few random fast food places stay open till 11, but haven't seen any. But haven't allowed in fast food dining rooms at all for the whole pandemic. I think what Crystal's talking about is some shortages. Most restaurants have a shortage.
Walmart still hasn't gone back to being 24 hours yet.
Yeah, not here, but they close at 11. I mean, they open up at 8.
Sometimes the places around here, they're only open drive-through. They don't have the interiors open at all because they just don't
We
have
had
enough
a couple
staff
of
on.
places like that.
Chick-fil-A, listen, that was a big one.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A reopened their restaurant inside, so that was like, yeah, now we know everything's back to normal.
Is that finally open
Zaxby's is
inside
open.
too?
Yep.
A lot of places here are normally 24 hours, and they're not. They just don't have these staff to run overnight.
Zaxby's had no staff and couldn't open the dining room, and they were
closed at 6
closing
or
at
something.
7 every night.
Yeah, and they normally stay open till like 9 or 10, but they were closing early.
Yeah, there's restaurants here that have taken an extra day off a week because they don't have enough employees.
That's the way it is with the Chinese restaurant. They're not open today, Monday. They're not open Monday.
There are a lot of restaurants here. A lot of restaurants, but they've cut back on hours. And
I know you had called the Chinese restaurant recently one day, and they weren't open.
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't had Chinese in forever.
Oh, we have a Chinese place that we absolutely love. We order from it all the time, but they just recently started shutting the doors on Mondays. So Mondays we have to go elsewhere, either cook.
There's only like 3 people that work in there anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So why can't they come in Monday? What the fuck's wrong with you?
There was only
lazy
ever
bitches?
3 people that worked in there. It wasn't any
Mondays
different.
and Tuesdays are the slow days for restaurants. That's why a lot of them up here, Mondays are closed.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, you stay open Monday because nobody wants to cook food on Monday.
Well,
Come on now.
They closed during the shutdown. They were completely closed.
Yeah, they did.
For a while.
Yeah, because there was like, China, coronavirus. Oh, we don't want to be open.
There was one...
People being such assholes to people who are Asian.
But there was one day that we had... It was shortly after my work had shut down. And he's like, do you want some Chinese? Let's get some Chinese. And he calls...
I call
called every Chinese place in town, and none of them were open.
There was like, oh my God, I can't believe I can't have my freaking egg rolls. I can't have my goddamn egg rolls because everybody's closed. How dare you?
No egg rolls for you. Get out.
Yeah,
That's the
one place that actually is fully open and it's actually still suffering is Chili's. They can't find enough waitresses. They open only the bar area. That's it.
I thought they had some tables open.
Yeah.
The last
there are
time we went in
places
there,
that have 2 bars, but they got to keep one of them closed now because they only have 1 bartender.
Like, when in the world...
Bartenders are a premium around here.
Like, when in the world did we ever think that this would happen? Honestly.
Seriously, that's what I mean. This is an employee market. There is legit anything in the world you've ever wanted to fuck right now. Right now, anything you've ever wanted to do. You ever wanted to go into medicine, you've ever wanted to go into restaurant, whatever the fuck you want to do, there's an opening. You want to sell insurance, whatever.
No. Don't want to sell
Seriously,
insurance.
nobody is not hiring. Everybody is hiring.
They're hiring, but
it's like you ever wanted to work in a fucking TV station or something? Go check. There's probably a job open that you can get your foot in the door.
Yeah. I don't think so. Not a TV station. They're still going to want to look.
Around here, there are, it was unheard of to ever get hired in a hospital or in the EMS community if you weren't coming from another department, you didn't have experience, you didn't have licensure. Now you can get hired off the street. Some of the hospitals, nursing homes, some of the EMS departments here in the city, and they'll pay you on the job training. They'll send you to school. They'll pay for you to get licensed. You just got to do the work.
That's what the school bus drivers...
You can get into EMS right now. You can get into the ground level as a firefighter.
That's what the school bus drivers down here are doing. It's like, you if you don't have your CDL, that's okay. We'll put you through school. We'll take care of your school. Okay.
They're doing that here too.
Yeah.
Trucking companies are teaching on the job for people. They'll pay you big money to get your CDL.
Substitute teachers are at a premium too. They were asking just any random staff in the school to take a class if they were there because so many teachers are out with COVID.
Yeah. So
that's the other side of the coin too. medically too, that's what's happening. You've got people that are out sick with the COVID or flu or what have you.
Yep.
And there wasn't enough staff to begin with. Now you've got sick out. There's not enough people.
Yeah.
Some of this shit's gotten downright dangerous.
Miriam says, back to the fostering, how much homelessness is due to a kid aging out?
Probably quite
absolutely.
a bit.
I'm sure it takes in a good percentage of it. Sylvia talking about the restaurant situation. Chick-fil-A, Zaxby's, and Macon, Georgia are open. Waffle House, not all restaurants are in the room. Our dining rooms are open yet. Sylvia also says Georgia Department of Corrections are short-staffed. She works in that area. Crystal says, I made Korean egg rolls from scratch. So good, it's easy to make. Well, as long as you can get ground meat, which I do.
We made Thanksgiving egg rolls that were really good.
Yes.
Seriously?
Leftover
like the turkey?
egg rolls. Yeah, it was turkey, cranberry sauce, mashed potato, and stuffing, I think, in it.
I think it was one or the other.
Or maybe it wasn't both.
I think it was
it was stuffing in it.
It was
stuffing, turkey, and cranberry sauce.
Yep. It's a little bit of each.
You put it in a wonton wrapper and then
fry it. Yummy.
Oh, no shit.
So good.
It was yummy. Very yummy. I told Jenny about the Earl sandwich, Thanksgiving sandwich that they had there. That was like, oh God.
Yeah.
You gotta love it. I'm not much.
They got a turkey pretzel thing at the Hop Knot.
See, the thing with the turkey is the turkey has to be cooked fresh. If you reheat it, it sucks. It's dried out. It
but I like it cold.
I like it cold. Absolutely. I love cold turkey.
I love cold turkey the next day.
But what I do is I don't waste my money. I buy a turkey breast because none of us like dock meat.
Right.
So I get a turkey breast and cook that.
We do that sometimes.
We do it sometimes when it's a small
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Charles likes the dark meat too.
I do.
So.
And you eat the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
And you can pick. I love cold turkey with cranberry sauce. I can eat a whole can of cranberry sauce by myself, and it's going to be the shitty stuff that slops out of the chicken.
I've done that too. I've done the shitty stuff and the berry stuff out of the can.
I grew up in cranberry country.
I got a can of cranberry sauce right now. I'm still hungry. I'm going to go eat that now.
No,
I'll eat it out of the fucking can.
I love cranberry sauce out of the canned stuff. Seriously, I grew up in Carver, Massachusetts. Our fucking school colors were cranberry because we were cranberry bogs everywhere, and I hate it. I hate fresh cranberry sauce.
Well, I had never tried it when I was little because it just looks weird. And then
it's like eyeballs.
And then I recently tried it. I was like, "Oh, this is actually really good."
I don't like the seeds in there. I just don't.
It's fine.
I don't like it. That kind of weird, soft.
It is a little bit different than the canned shit.
I want congealed jelly the way it wiggles. I don't want shit that looks kind of tastes like it's fat wrapped around a piece of bone.
You like the Jello jiggle. That's fine.
Hell yeah.
Got it. All right.
When I do Thanksgiving, I always get 2 cans of cranberry sauce. One for me, one for everybody else.
Crystal says, I like cold turkey and cold chicken.
I'll eat cold chicken too.
Miriam says,
absolutely.
I like to make cranberry sauce. Well, Jenny would not like yours.
Cold pizza.
See, now that I'm talking about this, I think I'm going to see if maybe I'll pick up a turkey breast when I go shopping.
There you go.
There's no reason you can't have Thanksgiving when it's not Thanksgiving.
Well, you know what? Let's take the Thanksgiving out of it. Just have turkey.
Why do you have to do? Suck anyway. They fucked up the natives. Let's not even go. Let's just have. Yeah, I want turkey now
all the time.
I love my stuffing. Everybody else loves my stuffing.
Have Christmas in July. I can have Thanksgiving in February.
You know something? And that stuffing that I make, everybody loves it, and it's a freaking stovetop recipe.
Well,
it's a stovetop recipe.
If it ain't broke, don't fix
stovetop.
That's all it is.
Work smarter, not harder.
Yeah.
I love fucking stovetop. I really do.
Never had fresh cranberry sauce, only eat ocean spray. Miriam says, I could make cranberry sauce and use my food mill. Okay. I could make cranberry sauce and use
That's too much work, man.
Yeah.
You want to use what the hell is a food mill?
To take the seeds and pill it out. I don't know.
Growing up, we had a water mill. A real bona fide mill. It was my first job.
I'm telling you, the more we're talking about cranberries, I'm going to go get the fucking can right now.
Seriously,
I
I'm so going to get... I am getting fucking Thanksgiving shit. I was planning a grocery shop anyway.
Yeah.
Because I'm all excited because I got my tax refund. So I can actually go spend money at the grocery store.
Yeah, you had to wait for your tax refund to spend money at the grocery store?
Yes, I want to be able to, without having to nickel and dime it.
I don't nickel and dime shit. I go buy fucking T-bone steaks.
I love shopping, and right now I love shopping in the grocery store. Like, I want to go get some fresh produce and make I make shit all the time. Matt comes home and there's like 2 different kinds of bread, 2 different kinds of cookies.
See, now I know why she was trying to. Now I know why she was trying to burn the house down. Insurance money, and then she could really go shopping.
No.
See, when I go shopping, it's not to the grocery store.
Yeah, I'm still trying
I used to do different kinds of shopping, but these days I'm really loving spending a lot of time in the kitchen.
There you go.
I'm not a kitchen person.
It's a new thing for me. I never was. I was a fucking EMT, man. This was not me. But these days, I've actually, you know what? It gets me up. It gets me moving out of the chair. And it's good for me that way. And I'm actually having fun with my scratch creations, making things from scratch. I've never done that.
I never got the phrase made from scratch. Like, we scratching this stuff out? I never got that phrase.
Not coming out of a box. I don't make cookies out of a box.
I get what it means.
I make my bread with fresh yeast.
Jenny,
he doesn't understand where the phrase comes from.
Yeah, I don't understand where the phrase comes from. I understand what it means. I just don't understand where the phrase comes from.
Because we went to packaged, processed shit so much that now when you cook from scratch or with real food, it's like a novelty.
Yeah, but why is
you
it
go to fucking
called
buy
from
a
scratch?
cucumber?
Why is it called from scratch, though? I'm cooking from
because
scratch.
You're doing the actual ingredients yourself. You're not taking a box that's already got the flour and the yeast and all that shit mixed in.
No,
is that a New England thing?
What?
When you say from scratch, is that a New England thing?
That's a normal thing.
That's a cooking thing.
That's just an everybody
That's not a Southern thing, is it?
No,
it's not. It's just a cooking thing.
From scratch, like it's like, okay, I'm scratching my balls. Am I making my balls from scratch? It didn't come out of the center of
the grocery store. It was on the periphery.
If I scratch my ass, is that making my ass from scratch?
No, but it's going to make your hands smell.
It is. That's why I'll go ahead and wash them later. After I touch
later?
Do
you like run around smelling yourself until you're bored with it and then you wash it off?
No. I go ahead and touch all type of cranberry sauce and I serve it to other people.
Yeah, rubbing those nuts all over the place, I see.
Yeah. Speaking of that, how about Family Dollar?
He's got a chip in his mouth.
I know, right?
Speaking of nasty, Family Dollar is closing over 400 stores after 1,000 dead rodents were found at a distribution facility in West Memphis, Arkansas.
Ew.
Yeah, several products.
Aren't we glad we're on the East Coast? The shit didn't get here.
Thank God.
Jesus Christ.
Several products sold at Family Dollar in 6 states are being voluntarily recalled, the Food and Drug Administration said on Friday. Dead rodents were found after a fumigation that the discount the discount center. The company said it was not aware of it.
They were peeing and pooping all over shit.
Yeah, the company said it was not aware of any customer complaints or illnesses linked to the problem, but the FDA says it needs to go ahead and remove, and it's not limited to, FDA-approved dietary supplements, cosmetics, including skincare products, baby oils, lipsticks, shampoos, and baby wipes, animal foods, including kibble, pet treats.
Poo-poo on your face.
Yep. Animal foods, including kibble, pet treats, and wild bird seed. Medical devices, including feminine hygiene products, surgical masks.
You stuck it up your JJ, man.
Yeah.
You're wearing it on your face.
Contact lens cleaning. So you may imagine pink eye with that.
Bandages, in your eyeballs.
Bandages and nasal care products. You're
shove it up your nose.
You're shooting the rat shitting up your nose.
Oh, fuck.
Over-the-counter medication.
Probably some friggin' toothpaste in there, too.
Over-the-counter medications including pain medications, eye drops, dental products.
There's a little Tylenol in poop.
and acids and other medications for both adults and children. Now, the investigation in West Memphis.
Tums and poop.
Yes. After receiving a customer complaint in January, inspectors found live rodents, dead rodents, rodent feces and urine, evidence of gnawing, nesting, and other rodent odors.
It took them a month and a fucking half to find that shit.
Just relax. I know you're up there. Throughout the facility, dead birds and bird droppings as well. The product stored in conditions that did not protect against contamination. After fumigating the facility, 1,100 dead rodents were discovered between March and September of last year. The company's internal records showed it found more than 2,300 rodents in the facility. And again, this is impacting stores in Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Tennessee.
It's a good thing we don't have a Family Dollar in our area.
We do.
No, we don't.
We have Family Dollar here.
We have Dollar Tree. We have Dollar General. We do not have a Family Dollar.
We have a Family Dollar here.
No, we do not.
Yes, we do.
We have a Family Dollar. You probably do.
No, we don't.
You just probably don't want to go there.
No, we don't
Not
have
now, at least.
one.
I'm happy I don't go there, but that's gross, man. And you want to, now here's the sicky part. Nobody stopped it until the government figured it out, which took fucking forever because the government takes forever on everything.
There's a Family Dollar in
nobody working there went, hey, dude,
well, I don't
fucking poop all over this shit.
That's a Dollar Tree.
Well, listen, it's not Dollar Tree anymore. It's $1.25 tree.
But the one on Rampart is a Dollar Tree. It's not a Family Dollar.
It's a Family Dollar. 25365 Rampart Boulevard in Punta Gorda. It's a Family Dollar. Anyway, have you tried the Canadian meat stuffing my mom used to make? It reminds me a lot of Gordon. Miriam is doing the ooh for the Family Dollar, and gross. Then John goes ahead and busts my balls and says he likes chin nuts. No, fuck yourself, John.
You got Family Dollar all over the fucking place down there.
It's all over the place. Crystal says Dollar Tree's way better than Family Dollar. Anyway, I think
especially Orlando. Orlando's got quite a few.
Yep.
Well, I didn't say there weren't any in Florida. I just said there weren't any in our town.
Down here.
What's your town?
We're still 2 hours south of Orlando.
We're in Port
What's your
Charlotte.
town?
Port Charlotte. Port Charlotte.
Port Charlotte.
Mm-hmm. While you're looking that up, Miriam says, I know what rat shit smell. Well, good for you, Miriam. I had pet rats at one time. You had pet rats?
I had a friend who had pet rats. Yeah, Punta Gorda.
Family Dollar in Port Charlotte on South McCall Road.
That's in Edgewater.
Yeah,
but it's still in the vicinity. It's a little bit of a drive.
One on Punta Gorda.
That's the one I'm talking about, on Rampart.
That's on Rampart Boulevard.
Rampart is close to us,
Yeah.
but I didn't know there was a Family Dollar there, and I never went there, so.
Anyway, Miriam says, when we got an Aldi, the store that was there before must have had rats because I could smell them when the Aldi first opened, and the local Target expanded a few years ago. I smelled rats during the construction. Well, Miriam, you can
smell rats?
You got rat shit everywhere, don't you, Miriam? Holy shit.
Well,
Wait a minute. I don't want to go to those stores anymore. Where am I not going?
Illinois?
She lives here, man.
Oh, she does? I thought she lived in Illinois. Was that somebody else?
No.
Is that Crystal? Who lives in Illinois?
Crystal might be in Illinois. Miriam is here. She's my buddy.
Oh, so there's rats all over. There's rats.
We have dates.
No wonder Joe goes ahead and calls Matt Ratso because he's one of the rats there that...
That dweeb won't frickin' stop. He's still making videos about Matt. Like, he can't get him out of... He's got Matt on the brain 24/7, 306. I think he thinks more about him than I do.
Miriam is...
A little bit creepy.
Miriam, New Hampshire, Crystal's Illinois. Okay, so we know where everybody is now. But...
right? No, Miriam is here. She's not far from me.
Yep. Last story before we go ahead and hit our final break before good news. Taco Bell's bringing back a beloved former food item. So everybody knows of the Klondike Choco Taco. It is coming back after 7 years. The Choco Taco is now going to be in locations of Southern California and Wisconsin, which leads me to go ahead and tell Taco Bell, fuck you, that's not in Florida.
Seriously, that's not helping me.
Not helping me at all.
It's in 2 places.
Yeah. And
Nobody on the East Coast.
It's at select stores.
Out there
Southern
in California.
It's a limited time while supplies last. Well, they're probably going to last a long time since nobody fucking knows about it. The Choco Taco, a novelty dessert featuring fudge swirled ice cream encased in a chocolate wafer shell, has continuously been available to consumers in some form or another since the mid-'80s. Larger than convenience stores or ice cream trucks, the brand had later partnered with Taco Bell to begin offering Choco Tacos at restaurants although they eventually disappeared from the menus somewhere around 2015. The Taco Bell's Global Chief Food Innovation Officer, which global, I guess, means California and Wisconsin, says we're excited to reunite our partners at Klondike and test the iconic Choco Taco with today's consumer. That's Liz Matthews, a freaking bitch.
You know you can go to Walmart and buy a box of Choco Tacos.
You know what?
Right?
Show me. I haven't seen them.
The ice cream man side.
I've seen them there.
I would have seen them. Believe me, I would have gotten them. Instead of the fucking Klondikes that I have in the freezer now.
You're really complaining about those Reese's Klondikes in the freezer.
If it was
Reese's
a Choco Taco,
Klondikes. Wait a minute. Back up. Reese's?
Yeah, well, that doesn't concern you.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Fuck you. I have extras. We're getting short on time. Fuck you.
All right. To bring back such a nostalgic flavor, the Liz bitch goes ahead and continues.
I'm sorry. All I'm thinking of right now is the beginning of Deadpool. Because she's counting off her fuck yous. I'm thinking of him counting off the bullets.
Fuck you!
Now I have to go watch that.
Oh my God.
Oh, that movie.
Please tell me
hilarious.
Have you ever seen it?
I'm not sure.
Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds, the freaking jokes. Oh my God. You got to see that movie.
Wait a minute. Yes. Wait a minute. No.
Wait a minute. Yes. Wait a minute. No.
Is that the
Which
dude
one?
that, like, the sarcastic one?
Yes.
That oozes like...
Oozes? I don't know about oozes. Deadpool. Look it up.
He invades a guy, and it's like sometimes it's half and half.
Jenny, you looked up Family Dollar. Look up Deadpool, and you'll see.
I gotta look this up.
Customers can currently order a Choco Taco for $2.99 plus tax at select Taco Bells in Southern California, Milwaukee. The fucking global bitch over there goes ahead and lists off fucking 11 locations in Southern California and 10 in Wisconsin. How's that fucking global? You fucking horse bitch. Global, my ass. You can go fuck yourself.
Fuck you!
Bullshit.
No, fuck you.
Bullshit.
He wears the red suit, Deadpool.
He wears, yeah.
Ooh, I like the bullshit one.
Yeah, you like that?
No, that's not who I was thinking of. There's another.
You need to watch that movie. You and
maybe
Matt
it's a
tonight.
Marvel.
No, you need to watch it tonight.
Is this a Marvel thing?
He's
no,
Marvel.
He's X-Force, X-Men.
Yeah.
He's an X-Men? I've seen all the X-Men movies.
The X-Men are Marvel, though.
Are they?
Yeah.
They're just not the MCU. It's different.
Oh.
But X-Men is part of Marvel. No, he's kind of linked with the X-Men. He's not really
official.
a member of the X-Men, but...
Yeah. All right, we gotta
Deadpool is pansexual.
We don't care. I don't care if he's... I don't care if he's homo.
Oh, no, he's a Marvel.
Shit.
He was pansexual in the Marvel comics.
Yay.
But he was heterosexual in the film. Just so you know.
I don't care.
Well,
we don't care. He's funny as fuck.
Your life wouldn't have been complete if you didn't know.
No, actually, my life is complete. My life is complete. All right, we got to take a break. We're coming back. Good news. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Wrapping up the show with the Liz's good news after a short break.
Extraordinarily busy, sir. I just wanted to ask about the chocolate. The lifetime supply of chocolate for Charlie. When does he get it?
He doesn't.
Why not?
Because he broke the rules.
What rules? We didn't see any rules, did we, Charlie?
Wrong, sir. Wrong. Under Section 37B of the contract signed by him, it states quite clearly that all offers shall become null and void if, and you can read it for yourself in this photostatic copy, I, the undersigned, shall forfeit all rights, privileges, and licenses herein and herein contained, etc., etc., fax mentis incendium gloria culpum, etc., etc., memo bis punitor delicatum. It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You stole fizzy lifting drinks. You bumped into the ceiling, which now has to be washed and sterilized, so you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Search The Charles Richardson Show.
All right, we're back. Time to go ahead and jump right into the good news. Let's get it on. Gotta listen to the camera. We're gonna go ahead and go right to her. Big Boobs McGee. Here she is.
I screwed that up. A daughter surprised her deer-loving, dying mom with a visit from Bambi.
Bambi?
Well, it's a deer. Anyway.
Oh, bullshit.
It says Bambi, but it may not be Bambi.
Could be a dancer.
Lisa McDonald and her sister had been caring for their mother in palliative care for some time when they thought of a perfect way to bring a smile to her face. McDonald thought that since her mom loves Bambi, wears Bambi t-shirts, has Bambi statues, and thinks deer are the most beautiful animals, what better way to cheer her up than bring a real-life Bambi into the care home? She posted a series of pictures and a video on the Kindness Pandemic Facebook group of the astonished look on her mother's face when a fawn walked into the room, which sent a tear-jerking tremor through the group. Brought me to tears. What a special and touching moment. Absolutely beautiful. People to drive all the way for your mom to experience something so magical before she passes, one commenter wrote. This is so beautiful. She would have absolutely loved this so much. You can see it in her eyes how much joy you brought to her. Bless them and bless you and your mom. Another commented. After McDonald came up with the idea, she and her sister found a nearby couple, Chris and Simone, that owned a mobile petting zoo near their home in Melbourne. They contacted them to see if they could come out with their deer fawn, which was coincidentally named Bambi. So there you go. It was named Bambi.
Oh, so it wasn't a stripper.
And actually, she's wearing a Bambi t-shirt in the picture, too, with the deer. Mom deteriorated quickly today, and Simone and Chris didn't hesitate. They drove 2.5 hours to bring Bambi to meet Mom. Lisa told the Daily Mail, out of pure love and kindness, I cannot thank them enough for what they have done for my mom and my family.
Aww.
That's it.
All right. That's
really cool.
Very cool. We always love you some good news here on the Good News Network.
Huh?
My mouse is always freaking jumping around.
We changed networks while we were broke?
I have no idea. How do we change networks while we're broke?
While we were on break.
We were on break, I mean.
On break. Okay. No, I don't
We
know.
were on a break.
Fuck you.
You still have a few of them left.
Fuck you.
And you only have a minute, so why don't you use that time to go ahead and promote your website and everything?
Well, of course, you can check out this show on IPMNation.com, and you can find some of my crazy writings on GenCoffee.com. And the mighty.
The mighty. Hercules. Make sure you go to rawtalkonlineradio.com for all of our lineup and awesome show that we have. The morning shows, of course. We got the Just for Fun Morning Mayhem, 7:30 to 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Then from 10 to 1, Steve Jarrett takes over. He does his morning show Monday through Friday, 10 to 1. Matt Connerton right there in the middle between 4 and 6 p.m. Eastern. And us, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern. And the one show over there that's very entertaining on Sunday, it's Inside the Mothership with Alien Stone from 12 noon to 2 p.m. Make sure you tune into all those, plus all of our other recording shows that we have going on. Tune in, rawtalkonlineradio.com for all the schedule and latest developments. We're out of here. See you Wednesday for the Hump Day edition of the Charles Richardson Show. Take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Even though my world